Welcome everybody to this edition of Us Online video. I'm going to be doing the Smallville briefings and we're going to be starting from the Smallville entrance. So we're going to go after the first briefing. So I'm going to press M on my map and the first briefing is, I'm going to zoom in quickly. The first briefing is going to be located around here. So we're going to mark on a waypoint there, so it's going to be quite close here. So I'm going to kind of like check as well. See, I'll be showing you where it's on the map once I get to the briefing, so it's going to be somewhat close by it, so we should spot it. Hold on, I just should be around here, and there is our first briefing. It's just right on the rooftop. I'm going to be showing you where it is. So on the map, this briefing is located right where I've put my marker. So there is all of Smallville. The whole map is Smallville. I'll just zoom in so you can see the exact square as well. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up the first briefing.
This is Amanda Waller with a top security alert. Lex Luthor has targeted the Kansas town of Smallville for an illegal genetics experiment using Doomsday's DNA. Yes, you heard correctly. Suicide Squad, suit up. If the Justice League or Society can't handle this, you're going in. Waller out.
I'm going to be going off the second briefing, and the second briefing is kind of like right in the middle on the grey section of the map or something like that. So it's going to kind of be like around this point. So we're going to fly there and I'm going to be checking out the area and then seeing where it is. I'll also be showing you where it is on the map once I get to the briefing, and also the time be in the description below the video. So I'm going to just quickly check my map. We should be getting quite close to it now, and should be somewhat near here or somewhere along the fields. So we're just going to have a fly around to see if we can spot the briefing. So it should be... oh, it's actually in the water, which I didn't notice. Because it ain't in the water, but the blue briefing kind of made it look like it was hard to see. So that is where the briefing is. I'm going to quickly show you where it's on my map. So on my map, this briefing... So we got the whole of Metropolis here. And then I'll zoom in so you can see... Because like there's grid layers on the grey areas, which I think presents the grass or something, the grassy areas of Smallville. So I'm going to zoom in. So there we are, and here is the grid lines. So you can see the section that my waypoint's in. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the second briefing.
This is Lois Lane for Daily Planet Live, with new information on the Doomsday threat in Smallville. Our sources confirm that a clandestine LexCorp research arm is using Smallville to test unproven exobyte-derived DNA technology. Although exobyte research is still in its infancy, LexCorp continues to push the limits, often illegally, in its quest to extract information from future Brainiac's weapons.
Next, we're going to be going off the third briefing, and the third briefing is going to be around this area here. So you're going to mark on a waypoint here. I'm going to quickly zoom in just to show you where I've marked, and then I'll be showing you where the briefing is once I'm at the briefing. So I'm going to fly there, and I'm going to be checking my map to see how close we're getting. So I think we're going pretty cool or fast there. So we should be getting there shortly. I think it's going to be on top of the building. So it should be around here. I'm going to quickly check to see if I can see it. And there is our briefing. This is the briefing on the map. I marked slightly off, but that is still where the third briefing is. So we got the whole of Smallville, and then that is where... So I'll zoom in, and this is where the briefing is located. So we're going to be going after the fourth briefing, and the fourth briefing you'll want to press M on your map, and it's going to be located right in the middle where this kind of like grey like line is going across. So you're actually going to mark right here, and then I'm going to be showing you where it is on the map. So on the map, that's once I get there, and I'll be leaving the time in the description below this video of the fourth briefing. So it should be somewhat around here or near here. So we're just gonna oh, it's right behind. So this Smallville High School banner, I would say. So it's right behind the Smallville banner on the ground level. So this is where the fourth briefing is located, right in front of the Smallville High banner. It's right at, the briefing is right at ground level. So when you're flying here, you should be able, it's quite hard to tell because the logo is like a bit worn out and faded. We are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be showing you where the fourth briefing is. So this is the whole of Smallville, and this is where your briefing is going to be located. This is the fourth briefing, so that is where my waypoint is. So it's kind of like on the grey line. So the briefing is going to be at ground level, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up this briefing, and then we'll go after the fifth briefing.
I'm Jack Ryder, and you are wrong. Why? Because Lex Luthor is obsessed with metahuman genes, people, and your DNA is his playground. Think you're safe out there on your farms, your small towns, your country retreats? Think Lex just performs his experiments in labs somewhere far away? Hate to tell you, friend, but you are wrong.
I'm going to be going after the fifth briefing, and it's going to be located, you're going to press M on your map, and it's going to be located right down where this straight line goes up, and we're going to mark right here. So this is where the fifth briefing is. I'm going to be showing you where it is once I get to the briefing, and also leaving the time in the description below so you can actually click right directly towards the point where I've found the briefing, and I'll be showing you where it is on the map. So I'm going to quickly check my map to see how close we're getting as well. So we should be getting there quite soon. So we should be there now. I'm just gonna kind of like fly around just to see if I can spot it. See how hard it is to spot as well. So oh yeah, there it is. So it's right behind this antenna, and it looks like it's by the side of this barn. I don't know if it's a barn house or something. So I'm gonna be showing you where it's on the map as well. So on the map, this is the whole of Smallville. And there is our waypoint for the fifth briefing. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the briefing.
Luthor to LexCorp's Doomsday Research Dissemination Team. Congratulations. You have successfully laid the groundwork for my experiments. Unfortunately for you, you are now expendable. Please refer to subsection 27, subparagraph B of your contract. If you have any questions, by all means, contact HR when the experiment is over. Luthor out.
So we're going to be heading over to the last briefing, which is sixth briefing. We're going to press M on a map and then mark on a waypoint. So we're actually going to zoom in right down here, and we're going to mark on a waypoint just about here. And this is where the last briefing should be located. So I'm going to be showing you where it is on the map once I get to the briefing. And the time be listed in the description below this video. So this briefing should, the sixth briefing should somewhat be near here. So we're gonna take a look. and see if we can spot it. So I think, wait, I'm not even sure if I did spot it, but it might be around here. Let me just fly in between here, and I'm not sure, is it on the... Oh, it's on top of a building, the briefing. So I'm going to be showing you where it's on the map. So on the map, this briefing is located. So I'm going to be showing you, and this is the whole of Smallville. And I'm going to quickly zoom in. So that is where the sixth briefing is, the final briefing. So I'm going to be going ahead and picking this briefing up.
Citizens of Smallville, this is Superman. Your town has been attacked by an exabyte virus and the entire area has been quarantined. Please do not panic. Help is on the way. We are working to reverse the effects of the virus and to restore order to your town. Please know, I am personally looking into what caused this event. And rest assured, I will see to it this never happens again.